Chains are really cool in this game, so maybe we'll have to do that. Okay, looks like Satisfactory is finally updated. Here we go. That was a long update. Hopefully, cool stuff has been added. I don't know. I don't know what the update was for. Okay, all right. I will agree with this early access info. Yeah, so whoever said your character could definitely be an alien under their suit, I don't know. This looks like a lady. A dude looks like a lady. I think that's just a human lady. Pretty sure you're not an alien on this alien planet. But yeah, I think the first thing I'm gonna need to do is I think I'm gonna need to upgrade my power. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is check copper. So I believe my copper supplies were not what I thought they should be for our latest build. So let me check. First things first. Let me check power here. Okay, because we were spiking up above one gigawatt yesterday. So let me check. Let's check our copper wire production first. Make sure that's keeping up. Ranges except that he's obligated to do missile-only runs. Always read the EULA. Okay. Okay, well this... That's a full Mark III belt. My copper wire... I think it's because I'm splitting my copper wire. I think it might be because I'm splitting the wire to a couple different locations. So let me go up to where it's coming out of the storage here. Yeah, so it's coming out tier 3 and I'm splitting it. Splitting it two directions. So I'm getting half of a 270 line a minute. So what is 270 divided by 2? What is that, 135? I'm getting 135 a minute, I believe, going to both directions. You know what? That's probably not enough for... I bet you that's not enough for my cable production. Let me check my cable production. Cable production is that this? No, I think it's the next floor up. Quadlitos or Hermes with a pre-igniter. Okay. Connor, wow, what a name. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. I am not... Do not accept that obligation. Do not accept that obligation. Even though the ULA said I accepted. Okay, so it's the cabling. This cable's backed up. Yeah, I have a feeling my cable production here is slow. Let me check this. Let's see here. Yeah, 36%. So basically, what did I say? I'm providing 135 a minute, and I need 60. I need a 240. Holy crap! 240. That's almost a full Mark II belt. Where else is my copper? Where is my copper wire going to? God, I upgraded my copper wire. What do you know? I don't have enough copper wire. My copper wire is supplying to that. I think it's something else on this floor that copper wire is going to. Is it for the rotor or the stators? Yeah, it's the stators. And even my stators aren't running at full capacity. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. I thought I did the math on the copper, how much copper wiring I needed. Wait a sec. Am I doing 5 stators? I feel like I'm doing more stators than I thought I was doing. Okay, so copper wire. Oh man, that looks like I have to do more math. All right, so what did I say? I needed 240 for the cabling I'm doing, and then apparently my stators need. Oh my gosh, so much copper wire. You know what? I think I might actually be producing enough. I think I might not have the belts. The belt speed for it might actually be the issue. Let me check. So I need 40 per minute times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 40 times 5, 200 plus 240. Yeah, so 440. I'm pretty sure I'm actually producing that much. I think my issue is that I'm actually don't have I might need to set up a second whatchamacallit. I think I need to set up a second conveyor line for the copper. I think that's the issue. I think our tier 4 belt's a thing. I think tier 4 belts are a thing, and I think that's actually what I need. I'm making 30 per minute times 15. Yes, I'm actually making 10 more a minute than I need, but I can't get it up there unless I do a second either faster belts or another line of copper things. So my factory's still not satisfactory enough for me. Oh my god, that pun. It still isn't. No, it is still not. All right, so I actually think maybe once I upgrade to the next tier, I think I could just upgrade my belts. So I think I'm not gonna worry about that because once the belts are upgraded, I will actually be able to do that. But yes, still not satisfactory enough. Let me actually deliver the things for my project, except for the last item that I need to make 100 of. Please install light.exe. Too hard to see anything. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Oh my gosh, am I completely full on? Okay, good. I'm not. Okay, on the reinforced iron plates. Okay, so so I need 500 of 2 of the items. I'm gonna just manually put them in here. So I need 500 smart plating and 500 versatile frameworks. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a chest on the ground, just throw all my crap in here real fast, and I'll pick it back up in a second. Okay, store all. I actually can carry more stuff than a chest can. So 500 versatile framework, 500 smart plating. All right, let's go grab those. Those are 2 items I'm not actually using for anything. You're right, it is dark here. Hopefully they'll do a lighting mod. I can't really do anything for that. Smart plating, I need 500. I need 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to store my construction. Oh my god. Well, alright, we have a lot of that, so that's cool. And then versatile framework. I think is down here at the end. Yes. Definitely been making a lot of these, so 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to deliver these guys, and then all we'll need then will be the 100 of the things we're currently making, which should only take, I think it's supposed to be like 2.5 a minute, so, and I have 2 of them. It should be 5 a minute. So should it only take like 10 minutes would be 50, so 20 minutes? Maybe 20 minutes or so? Okay. In my defense, I think this is the first Satisfactory pun you did, and no, this is not a pun. Well, I wish I could say you were the only one. But sadly, everybody who comes in while I play this game who has not said the pun yet makes that pun. So, apparently just the thing to do. 10 Pen. Oh, you changed your name, 10 Pen. Looks like your name change just came through. You think there's a light mod, lighted up SMR? Yeah, but I'm not playing modded, so I don't have that. Let me actually do. I want to be able to check my power over here, so I'm going to do this. You only changed it yesterday? Well, congrats on the name change. Okay, so yeah, 1350. We were using up a good amount of power. Let me check how close, how the new item that I'm creating is coming along. Just to get an idea of how long it's going to take. Because I then want to... Okay. Oh, wow. I already almost have it. Oh, that's awesome. This is not going to take long at all. I'm going to take some of these. I want it to display in here. So... that's not going to take long at all. That's awesome. Okay, so if I just wait a few more minutes, we'll have it. Let me put the rest of the things on the back here so this can fill once that guy's full. So, let me see here. Today was your day to make the pun. All right, Ramses. Well, congratulations on your... Congratulations on this, your day of punning. So, let me go take a look at my power. Oh, we're waiting for those to make. Let me go take a look, because I probably am going to need to plan out how I want to do my next power upgrade. Oh. Okay, that didn't hurt me. That's good. I want to make sure everything is running smoothly over here. So we're running it solely on compacted coal. This guy is running at only 30%. Okay. This guy's not running full-time all the time. These guys are not using up all the stuff. So we are making enough compacted coal. Let me actually check and make sure the compacted coal is running at the 8 point whatever a second it was. Yeah, so use one every 8.4 seconds. Yeah, we're spiking up around... Yeah, we have just about 300 megawatts to spare. And that's with not everything running in my factory, I'm pretty sure. So if I'm going to add stuff, I definitely am going to want to add another pipeline and another six coal generators, I believe. Let me make sure my coal line is going all the way down here, staying supplied. Looks like it's doing well. I'm kind of thinking if I do add another group of coal power plants, I'm going to want to actually go around to the other side. I'm even giving my machines breaks. That's right, I am a great boss. I am a great boss. I think what I'd want to do is start a second... Yeah, we got room back here. I would start a second layer here. I couldn't... We're running into that area over there. So... I probably would... Do I want to split my coal line? I don't think I want to split my coal line. I think I would have this coal line run around, but I would have a separate water line, I think is what I would do. Alright, so... Sorry I wasn't impressed with your pun, by the way, Ramses, but you know my feeling on puns. You know how I feel. Let's see here. So I would basically want to have a water line probably come underneath here. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do the skinnier thing here. I did 5. Actually, just do 6. I could have the water pipeline come underneath here. You love them and want them all the time in chat? Nope, that's definitely not how I feel. That's definitely not my feelings on puns, but you know, I'm sure in your dreams, I love puns. I'm sure in your dreams. All right, how long does this thing need to be? So 1, 2, 3. If I go start from here, 1, 2, we need one more layer here. And then I'd have the water pipeline go there. Don't worry, I was aiming for a bit of sarcastic salt and not laugh anyway. Oh, great. You were aiming for the sarcastic salt. Well, congratulations, your aim was true. Congratulations on your aim being true. Okay, so that will be enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll actually be just enough to get the coal power plant. So let me line these up. This power line is going to go through if I don't change this. So actually, let me change it. Have this go like this, and out across over. Out of concrete. Rand doesn't find puns to be satisfactory. even the puns to combat the puns are. We're just starting the day off right, I guess, huh? Just starting the day just right off right. Okay. Hey, what's up, Runs from Robots? How you doing, my friend? Did someone say salt? Every day is a good day for salt in the Rand Factory Satisfactory stream. Okay. Okay. Reminds me of my my college roommate. He loved to say things that he knew would annoy me just because he thought my reaction was funny, and I'm like, you like to annoy me? I don't agree with this. I do not agree with this decision. With this situation. I do not agree with it. One might say I was not satisfactory about that position. Damn it, now you got me doing it. Frickin' hell. Alright, so the goal would be to have it be like here and have it hanging off the edge. So like that. That is too close, so yes, come to the pun side. No, the pun side is dark and scary. I don't want to be there. Is it there? There it is. Perfect. I need to change my power line setup though if I'm gonna do this. So I'd want it to power 1, 2, and then across. So I need more power lines here. So let's change this. We're gonna do it like this. And the power lines run down the middle. It's gonna be like, we'll do this. Like that. And then I can do this power line to power that. Alright, so I'm gonna do, and it would be this. Let's shut these down one at a time as we swap these over. Go. This is preparation for eventually doubling our power output here. With coal power. Although I'm guessing before I would make a whole second row, I would hopefully move to a new power source like oil or nuclear or something. But who knows? Okay. Here. Go. There. Seems like my power lines weren't perfectly lined up anyway. Oh, or I guess maybe these aren't perfectly evenly spaced. Oh, they should be. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, somebody got timed out. Oh, good. Did you forget to put a space after a period? That's my guessing. That's my guessing? That's what I'm guessing. Hey, what's up, Imzaz? How are you doing, my friend? Oh, thank you, Shogi, for removing that timeout. Appreciate that. How are y'all doing today? That pun was horrible, Rand. Are you saying my pun was horrible? All puns are horrible. Like, I'm just trying to, you know, show that all puns are horrible by giving a perfect example of horrible puns. That is my excuse. All puns are horrible. Although I think I've said that was a good pun before, but I never actually meant it. It was all in jest. Cat on the KBD. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I have no idea what that name means. Is that something like CBD? I mean, is that would marijuana for cats be catnip? I wonder. Is that the drug of choice for cats? Catnip is basically CBD for cats or something. Okay, good. Now I can get rid of all these guys. You now hate horrible puns? Really? Hey, my job is done. I made somebody else hate some puns. You're typing Spider-Man pointing at spiderman.jpg, but as a file name, so the mod bot kicked you. You should remember the rules. Yes. Well, if you were a sub, it wouldn't have done that because subs can post that kind of thing. But yeah, sorry. And now I have an extra power line available for this second line. So let's make the 6 guys here. It's going to be a little funky because of this sand thing here. I'm going to have... I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go through... How am I going to do this? I think I'm not going to be able to go low down like I did here. I think I might have to actually on this side have it just be even here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to have it like be like this. Which will be fine. Won't be perfectly even with the other side, but the desert is not perfectly even. Catnip usually causes hyperactivity in cats and relaxation in humans. A lot of sleepy time type teas contain catnip. Really? So it does the opposite to humans to what it does to cats. Now that's interesting. There's 2. Actually, we won't have enough materials for all these. 3. 4. We'll need a couple more rotors to make the last one. 5. Okay. What's up, Contasul? If your snob is yes, a tisane, not a pure tea, but let's overlook that. Oh, yeah, I'm not a snob about that. Pieboy might be, since he knows stuff about teas. Pieboy probably even knows what that means, because I sure don't. Okay, that is not what I wanted that to do. Oh, did I unlock the half ramps too yesterday? I did. Nice. I actually want to kind of check those out at some point. Double ramps, I guess they're called. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, we probably have enough stuff for tier 5 and tier 6 to unlock. I'm gonna go check right now. I bet you we have our 100 things already. If not, we're like really close, I'm guessing. By having a more satisfactory time playing this versus Space Engineers. Why do you have to ask that in a way that is a pun? Why? Why? The answer is yes. But also, why? Just why? There it is. 100 of these guys. That is tier 5 and 6 unlocked, baby. I was not expecting to do this in the first 30 minutes of the stream, but that's awesome. Whee. I liked Space Engineers. The problem with that game was that it was buggy, and you play on a server, so it's just, how is it ever not going to be buggy playing on a server? Seal. And send it up. Here we go. Let's check this thing out. Okay. So we sent the thing in there, and and it shoots it up there. All right. That's a GG cookie time. We're going to start off the stream with an immediate GG cookie time. Tier 5 and 6. Check unlocked, man. In the US, generally, if it's herbs and or tea itself, we just call it tea. Even if it's an herbal tea, which contains no actual tea, it's just generally known as tea. Okay. So, I don't know what tea is then. So if you just put herbs and water, that's not tea? I don't know. Did I eat all the stroopwafels? Almost. I have one more. I'm having one of those every day after my stream. Well, after I work out and do some other stuff. It's my dessert for my dinner every day. Herbs steeped in water is a tisane. Okay. Okay. When is it going to tell me? Oh, is there a timer on it? Oh my gosh, there's tier 7 and 8 too? Holy crap. Modular engines. Okay, well, we're nowhere near that stuff, but... okay, so I guess that means I didn't get an announcement about tier 5 and 6 being locked. I thought it'd be like, congratulations. There's an actual tea plant, you believe, which is the standard tea is made of? Oh. Tea is specifically Camilla sinensis, which is the tea plant. Okay, alright. I am so very much ignorant about tea details. Okay, tier 5 and 6. I did not finish... Oh, I did everything in tier 4 and 5. Oh, and 3 and 4. Beautiful. So there's oil processing, which unlocks plastics, oil extractors, refineries. Refineries. That's what I had in my... I had refineries in my factory last time, and I didn't like that because they're really tall. Fuel. Scanner update. Crude oil. Allows me to scan for crude oil. Alright. Petroleum coke. A carbon-rich material distilled from heavy oil residue used as a less efficient coal replacement or for aluminum refinement. Okay. Industrial manufacturing. Truck. Computer. Modular engine. Oh, there's the truck. What did I unlock before? A tractor. So there's an actual truck here. Playing on a server was a choice. You could have played offline. Yeah, but there's not as much to do in Space Engineers. Well, okay. Space Engineers is like Legos. This is like... I don't know. I'm not trying to diss Space Engineers. I just like this kind of game slightly more because there are some objectives to do, kind of thing. Yeah, I kind of ran out of things to do quicker in Space Engineers. Okay. Manufacturer. Ah. Can be automated by feeding parts into a conveyor belt. Produce parts. Yeah, so this is what you need for doing more than 2 pieces to create another thing. And then we got alternative fluid transport. Packaged liquid biofuel. Industrial fluid buffer. Canister. So you can... This is, I guess, to transfer liquids by truck. Or, I guess, maybe by train later. I don't know. Ah, there's the gas mask, so I can actually explore those poisonous areas. Which I need rubber, plastic. So it looks like oil processing is what we need to get into next. Expanded infrastructure. There's our Mark IV belts. Gonna be a while till I get those. and being able to scan for Caterium. Wait. I can already do this. That's kind of weird. Fuel generator consumes fuel to generate electricity. Okay. I guess... How is that different from a... Oh, I guess you make fuel from the oil, and then you have to do it in the... To get power, you'd need the fuel generator. Interesting. In the US, tea is commonly just a steeped herbaceous medium, such as tea or herbs. Okay. There's the jetpack. Okay. And then, wow. So, tier 6. Electric locomotive, freight car. Is there a liquid thing? I would have thought there would be a... Oh, and railway, wow. I would have thought there would have been a liquid car, too. But I guess maybe you'd have to put it in the liquid storage. Wow, this is crazy. Is tier... So it looks like tier 7 and 8 is unlocked. Holy crap. Okay, train station is a thing. All right, well, the first thing we're going to have to do, I think, is going to have to be this. I think we have to get oil processing online. So this is the milestone we'll need to reach. I need to get industrial beams automated and motors. So, all right, so we got another goal here. So, like the Brits say, oh, you mean continental tea if you order a fruit tea or something. You're talking about being a snob, calling technically herbal tisanes are not tea. That sounds like something Pieboy would say, actually. Well, if you want to be technical about it, that's not tea. It's not a proper tea. It's not Yorkshire Gold tea. All right, so I need to expand my power for before I do any more automating. It's gonna be a while till I unlock the tier 4 belts. That means we are not gonna be able to, unless I change my belting system for copper wire. I would basically need a second line from here. Do I want to do that? So I'm making 440 copper wire a minute currently, or that's what I have the capacity to do. I think what it might be best if I do is actually do a second copper line. The one that needs the most, I do a line that goes directly to it. I've been trying to avoid that, but I think that's actually what I need to do here. So let me figure out. I'm going to do that, then I'm going to do power. Then we'll do our power upgrade, because I don't want any of my stuff that I'm automating to be slow just because of belts. So, it's the cables. It's the cables, and it's the other thing. I think it's actually the rotors that need more. I think it's the rotors that are the most slowed down. Tier 4 conveyors and self. I would like to unlock those, but sadly, Nietzsche, it's a little... I could, but I don't think I can make some of the things that I need for that unlock. I think I need, like, motors and a couple other things to unlock that tech. So, as much as I'd like to do that right now, I don't think I can. But these guys need 40 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 40 times 5. So I need 200 a minute here. And then the other thing needs... Actually, the cable needs 240 a minute, doesn't it? I think it's the cabling that needs more a minute. Check this. 60 per minute times 4. Yeah, so 240 a minute. So, 240 a minute. If I had a tier 3 belt going directly to this thing, that's what I need to do. I believe I already have the tier 3 belt set up, right? Yes. I just don't have a belt fast enough to get that. So what I need to do is do a separate belt going directly from the supply of this copper wire. So this wire, basically what I need to do is I need to take out this splitter, and I need to have a supply of 240 wire a minute going to there. So let me figure out how to do that real quick. That shouldn't take too long to get set up. All I need to do is split my copper wire output. You thought they were unlocked? No, I have tier 3 belts, but tier 4 belts is in tier 6, I think. And it required some materials that I'm not even close to automating yet. Okay, so how many copper wires are we making a minute? I need to figure out where I need to split my copper wire production from. Each one of these things does 30 per minute. So 240 divided by 30 is what? 8. So I need to take the production of 8 of these guys. Okay, this actually should be pretty easy because I think I have 8 of these on provided by one line. So I need the output of 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I took the output of these front 8, split this guy off, combined it over here. Actually, it might be easier if I split this guy off. That will probably be the easiest way to do it. How many do I have on this guy? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, actually, I think the easiest way would be to take these back guys off. 5, 6. 7. And I took one of these guys off. Okay. Is Paibo here? You'd like to ask him a question about tea? I don't think he is currently here. So basically, I think what I want to do is I want to take these 3 in the back and one of these guys here, and that should leave 7 for this one. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. No, that's not right. I should have 8. 8 plus 7 is 15, right? So where are the outputs? I'm missing some outputs here. I got some spaghetti going here, so it's kind of a bit of a mess. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs. 5, 6, 7, 8 outputs, and there should be 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Where are the rest of my copper wire outputs? Am I crazy? I have 15 of these. Do I actually not have all of my outputs set up? Hold on a second. My brain is getting a little confused here. You know, somebody's needed unlimited power for the factory. I do need unlimited power. That would be very nice. What's up, Velrog? Let me make sure I counted right. I should have 15 copper wire producers. I should have that. That's what I should be producing. Oh my gosh. I have a couple of my copper wire outputs not outputting anywhere. I have 4 of them not outputting. Wow, good job, me. Okay. I completely missed that yesterday. I bet somebody on YouTube will notice that from yesterday's video and be like, Rand, you're not doing blah, 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 blah. Completely missed some outputs. Okay. All right. Well, let's fix that real fast. That's kind of an issue. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, I just completely missed some outputs. I wonder how I did that. I wonder if these were the ones that were used to be cabling and I just completely forgot to do that. I can't believe I actually just forgot to do some outputs for these guys. I know why. Because I was in a rush to get the final thing I was working on done yesterday. Okay. I said there were 4 of them. This guy right here. Okay. So actually what I want to do is I actually want to take out this. And I want to take out this merger. Because then I can make a nice clean. Okay, going from here to here. To a merger. Right. I want this to be right in the middle. So I got a straight belt. There we go. Very nice. Not much on your end. You're thinking on existential questions you cannot even comprehend. Sounds tiring. Okay, so this is what I want to be. The 7. I want there to be 7 things supplying for this guy. 7 producers, because that will be 210 a minute. Will be 10 more a minute, so the excess will go into our storage. The other ones I want to have 8 supplying go directly to our cabling, and that will be the exact amount because 8 will be 240. So let me now recount this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one of these 8, and that should leave now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So that'll let us split these the way I want to do that. So this might actually get rid of a little bit of the spaghetti going on over here too. So basically what I want to do for that is I want to have a merger. How am I going to do this? I definitely need this to be a Mark III belt. This is going to be 240 eventually going all the way down. Okay, so this is already a Mark III belt. This is going to go... Do I have space here? Yes, I do. So I can do a wall conveyor here. There. And let's paint it blue. You must matchy. Okay. There we go. An excellent use of tariff funds. It'd be pretty funny if there's an international sparkling wine police to enforce. Oh, like the whole champagne thing. Okay. All right. So what I want to do is I want to turn this guy around, and then we'll be good. Yeah. This needs to be like this. I'm gonna have so much random wire in my inventory, aren't I? Yeah, I actually don't want this here anymore. Because all those guys are gonna get combined into this line here. Okay. Come on, get through there. I'll need to confiscate this entire shipment as it is falsely labeled as champagne. Hiccup. Nice. Okay, so it'll be like that. I'm gonna do a merger here. There. Okay. And then we need these other belts to get merged onto this line. Actually, that's pretty easy. We already have them all merging here, right? I have all these merged into this guy. That's a lot merging into one. Is that going to work? Is that going to work if I do it that way? Let me see here. Yeah, I guess that will. It'll be, again, a little spaghetti, but I think... Let me see here. That goes in that merger. Actually, I don't need this merger anymore, do I? This actually needs to be... Is this a merger? Where's the output of this merger? The output is actually here. So I need to turn this one. So what I actually want to do is... I want to do a merger in the middle of these guys and then merge into this guy. The only way I can do this without having to do an extra merger? I don't think so. Okay. So, merger. Right here. Into a merger, right. This is a lot of mergers. I feel like we're doing a corporate takeover. We're going to merge our merge so we can merge our mergers so that when we merge, we're all merged together. Yeah. There. And then that guy into there. Okay. So that is 3 times 30 is 90. I should just need a Mark II belt going from here to here. And then we have Mark III belts going all the way down. That's already a Mark III belt. Okay, good. So, if we are a Mark III belt all the way down here, now we just need to get this line input into our cable production line, and that should be 240 cable a minute we need for that. So, okay, so that's gonna need to go. Okay, I think we can make this fit pretty decently here. If we were to do something like this going up. Cool. And if I put it up against the wall up here somewhere, I believe I'll be able to do that. I can go over to the left a little bit, and I would like to do that because I want this to be... I want this to be pretty. I want it to go... so it'd be there. I want it to be 1, 2. No, that's not going to work. 2. I want to see if that will get the nice little curve I like to see. Yeah! It gives me in a ridiculous amount of pleasure when I get this nice curve and it's not like a weird shaped belt. That makes me too happy. That just makes my OCD too happy for whatever reason. Hey, what's up, Factoid? How are you doing, my friend? So basically, now all I need to do is I need to get this line. Is it this one? Connected to this guy here. So it's not as high as I thought it was, actually. Let's see, how am I going to do that? I think what I actually need to do is turn it sideways and have it kind of go down to over... Yeah, it's this belt here. I think we can do a cleaner belt here. Yeah, I really wish there was a way to do these extender things to go out further. I can't, like, put a wall mount on a wall mount, can I? No. If I want to get this placed kind of where I really want it, which is kind of out in the middle here, I need to place some of these guys. So I want this to be about right here. And I want it to be out about there. Okay. If I do that, I should be able to do this there. And then I can bring that guy. That guy doesn't have to be quite as high. I can have that go. From here, turn it this way. And kind of line it up with that thing. Actually, I could have this go straight across, like right here. Right? Oh, come on. Okay, as long as this will go... No, come on, go that side. That way to there. And that way... Ach, tu lieber. Goes through that one. Okay, I guess I do need to go up higher. Looks like I do need to go over this way so it's above. Actually, I don't even know how to get. I think I might. I think I just needed to kind of go around these guys a little bit. So if I were to go like, this is gonna be a little messy, but. If I were to go like this, that might get over there. Having to have our belts wind around a little bit here. How does that work? How does that look? Okay. A little spaghetti, but it does what we needed to do. Now we will not have slow down on our cable production. Okay, there we go. And now I need to get rid of all these things that we just made. You've hit the point in your new game where you've unlocked coal power but don't have anywhere near the amount of production you need to actually build that infrastructure. Frustrating. That's why I've been doing the math. With every single build I do, if you don't do the math, late game, you get punished. So you're about 90% complete on a second factory that will produce most of the stuff you need to get it all built, but you really don't want to build biomass burners to power. You're super sick of harvesting plants already. Yeah. That's really annoying. That's why I basically, as soon as I got coal power unlocked, started using it, because biomass power is just, oh god, it's such a pain to have to do that all the time. But that is why, as frustrating and maybe tedious as it seems to do math every single time you do a new build, that's exactly why I did it. Because if you don't, the later in the game you get, the more punished it's going to be. When you didn't do the math and realize I don't have enough resources and I don't have the infrastructure to support it. So that's why I've been doing math the whole time. The coal burners are actually the cleanest form of power in Satisfactory. Bioburners burn forests. Nuclear plants can contaminate huge areas if they blow, but coal plants don't have any side effects in the game. Is that true? I didn't know about nuclear power messing up stuff. That I didn't know about. So now let me go check. Let me check the production here. Look at that. That is 2 fully stacked, basically 270 per minute copper wire lines there. Now, eventually I think this will not, I think this one's going to be 240 and that one's going to be 200. So these won't be fully stacked up forever. Well, once the production catches up with the supply, if that makes sense. But I do want to go check and make sure that now my cables are running at full steam here. And then we can go get power upgraded. Man, I swear, since I've put on my blade runners, I don't make the full jump here. Hey, what's up, alien? How are you doing? There we go. 100% cables going. Let's go all the way down the line. 100%. Beautiful. 100%. And that actually should speed up our automated wire production. Well, I mean, it was only... I don't know that my cable is actually behind, but... Very nice. Automated wiring is going. That should also mean that... The other thing that he's using the wires was... Was it these guys over here? Yeah. The stators. These weren't at 100%, so these guys should now be at 100%. 100%. Oh, it's so good. When you do the math and it works out, it's so good. 100%. My stators are going at full steam now. That is great. That... It's just... I'm not going to say it. Feels good. There's a word. There's a word I'm thinking of that would be a pun. But I'm not going to say that pun word. Because I will just get mad at myself. And I keep getting onto chat for doing it. So, there's a word for how that feels. And I will let you all fill in the blanks. Alright, that filled in that hole there. Okay. Alright, so let's go upgrade our power. Let's go upgrade our power. I think I eventually want to do is actually have entrance and exits on all 4 corners of each floor of my base. That would be a nice way to be able to get around easier. Make it a kind of a consistent way to get around. So the first thing we're going to need to do if we want to get the power is we need to get water. And if we need water, we need to actually power the water. So I need copper sheets for water upgrades. Water extractors. I need rotors. Let's go get some rotors, and we need some copper sheets. We're going to need another big, long pipeline. Oh, wow. We are using a lot of our rotors. Okay, 2 stacks of those should be enough, I believe. Okay. I need power to get more power, yes. In order to avoid having our entire power grid go offline every time our water pumps can't supply the amount of power needed, we have a separate power grid that is only powering our water pumps. Otherwise, if we didn't do that, we've had issues in the past where our entire power grid shuts down and it's just kind of a cascading crap storm of annoyance. So we have a separate power grid powering our water. That is the water supply for our actual power grid. So is this slowly going up or slowly going down? This looks like it's slowly going down. Alright, it's fine. Fine. We're not using that much concrete right now. Okay. Power our power so that our water can be powered with a power. I'm going to do a 4th water line. Because according to our calculations, each one of these water lines can supply 6 coal generators. And each one of these lines we need, it's 2, right? It's 2 water pumps per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 2 more down here, didn't I? I think that's 6, 7. Pretty sure I did 2 more water pumps down here. I did 6, 7 of those guys. Okay. Well, let me check how our power situation's doing here. Capping at around 237 or so. And each water extractor uses 20. So even two of those will be 40. We'll put about 277. So I definitely would need to upgrade my power for this. You made that mistake in your last game, having the water on the same grid as everything else. Seemed reasonable at the time until you tore down the old biomass burners and no longer had any way to restart your power generations after you chipped the breakers. Yes, we had a very similar situation, which is why we no longer have them on the same grid. Somebody recommended having that on a different grid, and that was one of the best changes we've made, I'll say. Problem now is I don't have power. I don't have room to actually place more coal generators here. Just don't have the room. So I have 4 power generators being supplied by 2 water pumps. I should probably do 2 more power generators here. How am I going to expand this? Use bioburners to start those new coals, then join them to the grid. Yeah, you can use bioburners just to kind of jumpstart the grid. It's a good way to do it. Not a lot of room here for more coal generators. I guess I could make a second level. That'd be really tall. I guess I have kind of room up above here if I made like a ramp. Of course, going upwards is usually not a good idea with water pumps because you have to use extra pumps to get the water vertical. I have room over here, perchance. Jump pads get between backup coal levels. Well, I honestly don't want to. I don't want to go vertical. There's some room over here. If I did like a crosswise thing, yeah, we could definitely make this work. If I upgrade my coal, these guys to Mark II, I can probably have that one supply those guys and then have a new one supplying whatever we do over here. Okay, I should have brought more concrete. Do kind of a new coal power station here. How do I want to orientate it? Go 1 layer that way and a second layer that way. Okay, yeah. So if we do something like power coal generator. Something like this. Did I get that lined up right? Almost correct. Placement's good. I just want it to be in the middle here. I think this will work. Generator. It's always fun placing these exactly where you want them to be. And by fun, I mean a pain in the arse. I think I actually want that back 1 more space. Generator. No, actually, I think that was right. No, that is right. There we go. You build also coal on your water, so it's easier to extend. Found nice place where there's water and 2 normal coal source near. Nice. Yeah, that's what we have here, although this is impure coal, I think, over here, sadly. Okay, so this will be, and I think I want to do 2 more coal generators here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's what we'll do, and then kind of a ramp here, I guess. I need this to be on a lower level, which means I need to do like this and then this. And this will be the supply level of the water and the coal. Okay, now I need to do some... Now it's time for some math. Let me get power pole set up. Gotta do math for how much water and coal we are currently producing and how much we'll need. I just don't have enough concrete I didn't bring with me. Okay. You always build the plants next to the water instead of next to the coal. So much cheaper and easier to build conveyor belts and water pipelines. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so these are both impure. So if I were to... Am I overclocking you at all? I'm not overclocking you. If I overclock you, or if I actually turn you into a Mark II, that'll give me 60 per minute. We're currently using... How much do these guys do? 4 second, which becomes 15 per minute, which becomes 60 per minute total. So if I make a Mark II, if I upgrade this guy to a Mark II, he can supply this himself. Yes. And then I can turn that guy around to supply that guy. All right, so let's do that. I need to do a Mark II miner, which means I probably need to make... Oh, I don't have a lot of resources. Okay, let's go do that real quick. I'm gonna actually want to turn both of these into Mark II, so I need to make one more miner, and I'll get one back. So I need to make two more of the freestanding miners, whatever they're called. Yeah, it's nice that you can upgrade your drills, and that actually upgrades your, that actually makes your source give you more. That's really nice. I guess you're basically paying more power to get more out of your, node or whatever. So I need concrete. I need modular frames. I believe I need more steel pipes. Okay, there and there. Miner Mark II. I need reinforced steel beams, and I need 2 more of these standalone miner guys. So I need some concrete. Come on, pick it up. All right, so let's make 2 standalone miner, portable miners, I think they're called. And we should be able to go do this. All the storage facility, Batman. I don't think I've ever seen it from the back like that. Those physics. Yeah, I copied a build from a guy on YouTube and kind of changed it for my own needs. I'll kind of show how it works. I've never really done a tour of my base. I should probably actually do a tour at some point. Basically, the way this is set up is so that we have lots and lots of backlog, if that makes sense. Each one of these 2 wide is storing 1 item. So each 2 wide is 1 item. So take these iron plates. It goes into this one. It can split up or it can split down. When it goes up, it goes across into here, which can then also split up and split down. And then it goes out here. And so basically the way that works is it comes in, fills this first when I set it up correctly, and then all the backflow can just kind of backflow into all of these things. And that means we have a lot of storage capacity on every single item. So the tour should be called Rand's Grand Review. Okay. And this is just the first floor. We have a second floor that started too. So it's a lot of storage. Oh God. Okay, that was a long jump. But yes, I want to have lots and lots of capacity for all of the items. That way I'm never hurting for items. That also does that I like is it keeps my factory running kind of at full steam. I mean, until they fill up all of that storage on certain items, it keeps the factory running at full steam for more time, which I like because if it's running at full steam, I didn't make the things. If it's running at full steam, I know how much power we're using, which is a very important thing to know. Yeah. I need like 20 of these or something like that. Hey, what's up, Zoli? How goes the automations? Going great. We're upgrading our stuff. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. Upgrading our power. I'm hoping this power upgrade will be enough to get us to petroleum power. I don't know if that's going to actually be the case, but that's kind of the goal. But we'll just find out. Desert biome is pretty. You should have started your new game there. I did because it was the newest biome. So I thought, you know what? New biome. Got to check out new... Gotta check out new stuff, man. And that should have left me 2 more miners. Good. Okay. I'm gonna have a bunch of coal in my bag with what I'm about to do. I throw this coal in here. Yes, I can. Good. Because what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take away this. I'm going to have this just be a Mark 1 belt that will supply all your coal needs. At Fixit Industries, we would like to be your #1 coal supplier. We will supply all your coal needs. Okay, so Mark 2 miner, that's going to turn around, supply this guy. And throw that in there. Okay, so we now need to get water as well, but this should be... So are the Mark 1 belt. And... Let me see, do we have the coal closer or the water closer? I think we have the coal closer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and actually I think here I can do the vertical loaders. Rand's Grand Man Panstand. I don't think all those words work, but okay. Much as you hate harvesting bombs, it didn't seem like a good idea for you. You'll probably migrate over there once you've gotten tier 5 and tier 6 unlocked in the grasslands. Nice. I guess we do this. Then this and this. All right, the idea would be if I do the vertical loading. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I think I want to do the vertical loading. These are pipelines. I think I'll need 1 extra layer here for the pipeline to go, but that's okay. Let's do the skinny guy here. Yeah. Am I okay with that? Do I care that it's... Yeah, actually, I think I prefer that. I actually probably want to make these guys the skinny ones, too. Let's go ahead and do that. Not that I care too much what this looks like, but this might be something that we expand on a lot in the future, so might as well build it the way I want to build it. I want it to look from the beginning. Okay, and so what this is going to do is allow... I want this belt to be right. Like this. Is that going to line up correctly? Let me check. I think I might... This might need to be... no, I don't want... I want these to be able to connect completely, and I don't think that's quite where I want that to be. Let me make a pole guy here, because I think what I want it to be is this. And let me check if that's right. That way I can have the lovely, lovely auto-connect ability that I love so much when I place my merger, or my splitters. If I do a splitter here, there, and then I do this, yeah, I think that's what I wanted to do. And that should auto-connect now. That should now feed directly into there. Okay. Okay, and so now we just need the water supply here. Maybe we'll just run a train track between biomes so you can haul all the inputs you need for a new factory. Yeah, train tracks sound cool. I have not done any train stuff yet, so I don't know how tough that is to get set up. But that could be cool. It's convenient that the merger auto-connects the feeder. It doesn't auto-connect unless you do it in the right order. But yes, it's nice when it works. Basically, in order to get it lined up, I have to place the vertical loader, then I need to place the merger so I line it up correctly. Then I need to deconstruct this guy. I need to deconstruct this guy and the vertical loader and replace it so it'll auto-connect. It's a little funky, but when it does, it's nice. Except it takes one extra step, kind of. All right, so now I need to figure out how much water we're using. So I think I'm going to need at least build one water pump for these guys. So 50 cubic meters of water per minute. Is that right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 50 times 4 is 200. Plus 2 more is going to be another 100, right? So I need 300 cubic meters of water a minute at full capacity. And these guys supply... Oh, 120 per minute. Why did I think it was not that much? Okay. So we currently have 240 between these two, right? 240. So I need one more water pump. And I can probably combine it with this line. Although I don't necessarily need to, but I think I should combine it with this line. It's gonna be a little funky. I'm gonna have frickin' water lines all over the place. It's fine. It's fine. I want to combine it that way. This water source is all together. You learned this trick watching your stream. It's so much faster. Oh, you're getting to get the vertical loaders to combine. That's cool. Hey, I taught you something. Feel good about it. I'm gonna want to stack these lines actually. So place this here. Here. I feel special. I taught you something. It's like I kind of know some random stuff. That's not gonna be good. How can I get this to not look like crap? Actually, I probably need to even go one layer higher because of the pumps. So if I were to do something like 1, 2, 3. Go. This will allow us to get the water to... Am I going to combine this line with whatever I do? Yes, I think I am. I'm going to do this just so that I have a decent way to stack these guys on top of each other, I feel. There. See how we line that up. Pipeline spaghetti incoming. Yeah, there's probably going to be some. Now what I want to do, though, is I want this pipeline, which is going to be a separate pipeline, run to wherever our new water source for this guy is going to be. I think I want to connect it like here. That'll be the input for wherever all this water goes. So crazy here, like spinning up. I want to get as many water extractors fit in here as I can, because I'm eventually going to probably be using all of this water. So... Right in there. Okay. And we want to sneak a pipeline. Wait a sec. Can this go on the... Okay. Okay, yeah. Kind of like that. Will that get in the way of another water thing there? I want it to be... Can I actually put this on the floor of the water? It's weird that I can turn it that way, but I can't turn it sideways. A little funky to me. Get as close to this thing as I can. Save space. Go. Okay. This I think I want to point up a bit, actually, as well. There. Pipeline spaghetti incoming. So this I want to go... We're definitely going to need a pump here as well. Although you can look at this and see head lift numbers, so I'm going to do that before I do that. So let me see where I'm going to have this go. This is going to be the water supplying these power stations, so I don't need to connect this to these guys yet. That's going to be a separate pipeline. Let's get this pipe over here. This guy, I'm going to sneak underneath this guy. I got enough copper sheets. I think I have enough. Like that. Does that go through anything? Nope, looks good. Sneak it around this coal power plant. And we're going to have this go over to here to about right. Make a little ramp here. I think will be the best way to do it. Wrong ramp. That ramp. I could have done it that way. Okay. Kind of right to about here, and then we'll combine these guys so that our water supply is connected for the water supplying our power here. Okay, so about right. You know what? I think pipes going through stone I don't actually care too much about. What I do care about is why this won't turn the direction I want it to be. Yeah, it's like that. Go. Okay, beautiful. So that we connect that one up to here. Actually, do I want this a little taller? I think I do want this taller. Undo that. We do this. Up to about that level, I think. That might actually keep it from going through the floor, too. Going through the stuff there. Very nice. Okay, we take this all the way across here. Okay. And that'll be supplying our water here. But now, before we do that, we want to supply extra water. And I need to check the pump thing here. The, whatchamacallit. The, head lift or whatever. Because I'm going to have to do a couple pumps to get this up here for sure. Okay. So now if I put these pumps on here, will I be able to see the head lift on it? Okay, so I'm going to need to put... I need power lines for all this stuff. Plumbers hate him for this one simple trick. Oh god, the plumbers, they just can't stand me. So if I do one of those guys... Plumbers hate him for this one simple trick. Great. Okay, so let's see what the head thing is here. Head lift 22 meters. So I think that means I need to put another one up here that would reduce that. Okay, how does this do? That's looking just about right. And let's see what that does with this pump here. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So I think that'll be enough to make sure we're supplying enough water. Why is this not power? Did I ever power you? I did power you. You... Oh, you know what? It was the it was the stuff that I put in there already that... that was going out, not actually you being powered. Okay, so that'll start drilling. Power on this grid is almost maxing out, so we definitely need to get these plugged in. Okay. So now let's see if this will do it. I think this will work. So if I line myself up straight here. Something like that. Go. Now we'll just need to plug these into the power grid, and we should have enough power to expand our power. Enough power to expand our power. And this is actually going to be more easily expandable, I feel like. So let's see if these guys are going to get enough water with this. Okay. Yep, that's starting to fill up with water. Very nice. Starting to fill up with water. Very nice. Okay, and that expanded our grid to 450. Okay, very nice. You're lucky there's no unions on this planet, or they'd be very mad at you for doing your non-union plumbing job. Okay. Alright, so now... okay. So... let me do the math again. So these guys need 50 a minute. So six power plants. 6 times 50. is what, 300? So it needs 300 water a minute. And these guys each do, what, 150? Is that why? No, 120. So actually 2 water things is not enough for 6 power plants. 2 of these is 120 a minute. There's 240. That's actually 60 water a minute short for what 6 power plants needed. So if I have 18 power plants, well, actually, I guess I probably did the math. 18 divided by 18 power plants. 18 power plants times 50 a minute. That's 90. 18 times 50, 900. And then we go 900 divided by 120, 7.5. So let's do the exact math. So if I'm gonna add 6 more power plants, that's gonna put us to a grand total of 24 times 50. So I need 1,200 water a minute. 1,200 divided by 120. So I actually need 10 water pumps for this. So I currently have 2 plus 5 over here. I think I have 7. I think I actually need to add 3 more water pumps. I hope I have enough power for that. So 2 plus... Check this. Not counting those because those are on the different grid. So 2 plus 1, 2, 3, that's 5, 6, 7. So I actually need to add 3 more water pumps. I actually need to add 3 more water pumps, which is another 60 megawatts of power, plus the pumps. So what did my power supply get increased to? 450. We're spiking up to 270. Yeah, that should be enough. We should be able to have 3 more of those guys. Sorry for my bad English. I need your PoE counterattack build, bro. Hey, your English is not that bad. I put a link to it in chat when I was playing. I can pull it up real quick. It's not my build, although it's slightly altered, but what I altered it from, I can give you the build for. So I can't give you the exact build because I haven't like made an exact build for it. But this build right there is the guide I'm using for it. So enjoy. What I will say is that the things that I changed, I'm just basically doing that build and not using Cyclone. So yeah, no problem. Hey, and thanks for the follow too. Okay, so we're doing 3 more water pumps out here. 3 more water pumps. And let's see here. Water extractors, I should say. Probably gonna have to build a platform out here eventually just to put power poles and stuff on. Let's do 1 there. Let's do 1 over on the edge over here. Two. You enjoy the, you want to create your own counterattack build? I gotta say, it's been a lot of fun for me. I was playing Path of Exile too late last night. Working on that build. Oh wow, I can snuggle this up right in here. Cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have all these kind of joined together in the water here. And I fell. Out of sheer curiosity, how many people are non-native English speakers? Show of hands. No reason, you're just curious. I would say not me. I don't fall on that list, sadly. Okay. Ooh, this should work out nicely. I was gonna hook up to that guy. If I hook up to that guy and go over this guy, that should, I think, work too. Okay. So a little pipe spaghetti, but I'm cool with that. And so we do this guy. Plugs in there. And we do the other guy, plugs into a separate one so that we're all staying on the same line here. Just shy of reaching that. I do it like this. Save space here. There we go. Now I can maybe fit another water extractor in there. Okay. And we're definitely going to need this. Probably right around here or so. Maybe you want to see how wide Rand Worldwide is. Pipes are round. They're meant to be spaghetti. Too many people lurking, I guess, to give you an answer, Emza. Sorry to say. Too many lurkors at the moment. Okay, so it'd be... Oh, my lag. Oh, my lag. What the hell? What is going on with this? Yeah. There. To there. Okay. For some supports. I know physics people hate this one trick. But those supports bug me. Whatever reason. Okay. There we go. Now I need to plug in these guys. Let me make sure, again, my power situation's okay. Okay. So. Can I place a power line on anything in here? I can... Oh, I can actually just place it in the water. Power and water goes together like water and electricity. I don't know. So this guy here. There. And there. And we plug this guy in. This guy. Alright, and that'll spike my power up some. There we go. And then I need to get this. I need to get this pipe all the way over to... I want this to join my main line up there. So let's start trying to get this up there, and then we'll place our pumps once we figure out the far we need to go. You're like half lurking on a working meeting, and you're not the one working at the moment. Working in quotation marks. Okay, I'm out of copper. Out of copper plate, or copper sheets, as we always, as is always the case when working on this. Alright, let's go grab some more. Do you get resources back for pulling out the sports? Yes. You only ever bother doing it if they're in your walking path. You don't get much. You get 2 iron plates and 2 concretes. So it's not much, but I'll leave them sometimes, but if there's like a whole bunch of spaghetti already then I will often want to reclaim some of them just for looks. For me, it's more for looks. The resources you get back is a little bit of a bonus, but it's not the reason I do it. We're doing concrete. I feel like I'm using the concrete slightly faster than I'm making it, but that's okay. Eventually, I'm going to have to increase my concrete production, but that'll be a pretty easy thing to do with the bigger miner and better belts. Okay. So we're going to do a whole other, you know what? We're going to do a whole other line here, so I better grab all of it. Once you get addicted to hypertubes, you'll have so much copper sheeting, pipes won't be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be something I will eventually get to. As is how it goes. I'm like, yes, I will eventually get to that. So many things I will eventually get to. Do I want to do a fourth line here or do I want to stack? I think I just want to do a fourth line. This is... I don't want to... Stacking the poles is kind of a... I really wish you could do this and just put a stackable thing on like these supports or something, because you have to set up these stackable poles the whole way will be just a pain. Well, I am kind of planning on doing that here, but what I think I'll do is I'll stack it once I get to the top of here, and then I'm going to have it go its own way. If I do one... one there, and then one right as we go through the wall here. And we'll get our pumps figured out after we get this going. There. 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 And then this will split off and kind of be its own separate line once we go through the wall here. There we go. Actually, I'm not even plugged into the rest of these guys. Do I even want to plug into these rest of these guys? I guess my other one... Did my other one do that? I think it did plug in, so I guess we should. I do know some people on here. You're German, Kenny is Russian, Pieboy is English, and I guess they speak English over there. Wish you could just get a stacker on top of a normal belt, too. Not sure why you can stick a merger on the middle of a belt, but not have stackers snap to belts. Yeah, I don't know. Be nice. Someone call an Englishman. Hey! Call the Pieboy and he shall appear. So how did I do this? Basically, I had it be a separate line, but then I also plugged it into the rest of the line. So, if I do that, how would I do that? I think having these all be connected is a good thing. I'm not exactly sure why, but people have told me that it's... Maybe they share the water pressure or something if you do that. What I think I want to do is I want to have this go this way. But if I put a merger on this line here, pipeline junction, and I just have this guy kind of go over to this guy, I think that's good. Beer sounds great right about now. Stupid work. Mostly gout. Wait, what? Oh, that's cool. You can hear the water flowing there. So there. So we're going to connect those pipes just because I think it's good too. Okay. So that will connect. Now I need to check the water pump head flow thing. Gout. Is gout keeping you from enjoying a beer? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so let's check our pump here. You're at 5.9. Oh wait, no, it's this. It's the top one that I need to check. Currently, this guy is saying 22, so I need to definitely put another one. Probably around here or so. Okay. See what that does to this guy. Hopefully this head lift will now be a smaller number. Beautiful. 14.4. You shouldn't drink beer when you have gout. It makes your foot hurt, swell up, and doesn't allow for your cycling. And for you, cycling is greater than all. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's going to be a little too much. But we are definitely going to need to put another one. I want to put it around. If I do it like this guy, it'd be like there. But I think if I put one between there. It's good that you have such a healthy hobby that you are that dedicated to. Okay. So that's going to go and relieve some of the pump pressure on this guy, I believe. Very nice. Seeing as you're a nice chap, you will keep enjoying your beer. Enjoy that beer. Less electricity, I believe, if you run your pipes at max capacity versus multiple pipes all needing their own pumps to go uphill. Less electricity if you run your pipes at max capacity versus multiple pipes all needing their own pumps to go uphill. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that factoid. Are you saying that's why I should have my pipes all connect, or what? Dude, this looks like. You're talking beer and tea. This chat is ours again. Yeah, I know. My chat has not been my own lately. Yesterday it was Attila doing it. Now it's Pieboy doing it. I guess what I might want to check is how this line is doing further along. If the flow rate is good, I think that's when I know I'm okay. 300 a minute. I think it looks good. I think we have enough pumps. Chat taking over chat. Why would chat do such a thing? That's why you merge? Okay, okay. You merge so that all your pumps can merge their pumping power, I guess? I don't know. I think the flow rate is low just because it's full right now, not because I actually need... Well, actually... Okay. Yes, I actually probably do need a pump here just to make sure it's going the right way. I'm going to do a pump there. All right, so 272. All right, good. Looks like we're not overflowing our capacity or anything there. All right, so now we need to just bring this pipe over to supply our next 6 power generators. Let's do it. You need to do another stream soon. You think you're on a 3 streak, which is good when your PB is 4. What do you mean by like how many times you streamed in a week or in a row? What do you mean by your PB is 4? You just need to get out of bed in the morning? Is that when you stream in the mornings? Okay. Oh, your streak. Your FTL hard mode no pause streak. Ah, that's what you mean. Okay, yes. That streak. Those streaks that I never do. Gotcha. Okay. Huh. I don't even know what streaking is anymore since I haven't done it in so long. Okay, and that's... I don't think that overlap's going to bother me. I'm going to not let it bother me. But what I do need to do is this pipe needs to go kind of under and across these guys. So... we are going to go over here. Got to get this lovely, in case you're upsetty, have some pipe spaghetti. Pieboy's favorite phrase. Okay. You know what streaking used to mean. You haven't done that since you were in college. yeah, that's definitely a different kind of streaking. But yeah, it's fun too, I've heard. Not that I've ever done it. Definitely never done that before. Totally. I sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm actually being serious. Okay. Oh, wait. I was planning on bringing this pipe through here. That's right. Okay, undo this. Do this. I want this to go right through here. Satisfactory drink a game. Take a drink every time Rand says, I'm not going to let that bother me, and then immediately goes back and fixes it. Sounds like another dangerous drinking game. All right, beautiful. Bring that pipe underneath here. Underneath here, actually, right? Yes. There. Your liver would not survive that. Okay, so we want this to be kind of like this here. Okay. Now I need to make sure we got some pumps that will handle this flow. Flow from progressive. So let's do a pump. Similar place as these guys have, right kind of where the incline starts. See what this head flow or head lift gets to. Beautiful is your Rand drinking game. You're drunk. Don't ever play a Rand drinking game with Beautiful, because no matter what game I play, you will immediately have alcohol poisoning. Okay, so that's good, I think. Very nice. Okay. All right, so that flows underneath here, and it's beautiful. See, there you go. Let me actually, I want to kind of cover this a bit by doing this. I wonder if I could use one of those corner pieces here that I haven't used yet. Like something like this, or ooh, what about this guy? Oh, that's cool. I don't know if that's practical, but it sure looks good. I can't even climb that, but all right, that's a cool looking piece. I want to play with those more at some point. You'd be interested to see if the overall numbers related to streaking have gone down as cell phones have become more prominent. With cell phone cameras. Yeah. Okay, so I also need to figure out my coal numbers. So before I plug in my water should be all good to go. I just need to plug it in. We are using 1 compacted coal every 8.4 seconds. So 60 divided by 8.4. So 7.14. 7.142 times, I'm going to have 24 of these now. 24 generators. So I need just over 171 compacted coal a minute. 170. Let's round up and say 172 compacted coal a minute. How much are we creating? Let me write that down. 172 compacted coal a minute. We're currently producing 25 times 6 of these guys, I believe. 25 times 6. 150. So if I add one more, I'll have 175. That'll be just over my amount. So I need to create one more compacted coal maker. So let me do that. That'll be right here. Production assembler. Line this guy up. I believe I wanted it as close as possible. Is that what I was doing? Or was I keeping it even? I think I was doing it as close as possible, so that looks right, I believe. Everyone be drinking and you want to join? Oh gosh. You know what? I'm not drinking. I'm having water. So you and me will have water. It's fine. You were listening when I said don't get upset, eat pipe spaghetti? Okay, good. Glad you're paying attention. And then I need to know the amount of coal and other stuff we were supplying to this. So 25 per minute as well. 25 a minute times 7 is 175. So I need 175 a minute. So this is overclocked here. 175. Okay. There we go. And then sulfur, if I'm not mistaken, I think I did a Mark II, so I think we're providing 240 already, but let me just make sure. Let me just verify. Or 240 a minute would be a Mark II on a pure vein, I believe. Just go make sure. You guys gotta check your numbers, check your math, or else you'll regret it later. You're also hydrating, seeing as you are at work. It's a good idea. You gotta stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, bot's falling down the job. So, you know, me and Attila from yesterday will remind you all. So this should say 240 a minute. Yes, good. Alrighty, so that is enough supply to supply our extra guy. And we'll just need to plug it in. And remember that doing math on stream is against TOS. I know, but I don't have a choice on this game. I sadly don't have a choice. If I don't do the math, well, I have a choice. The choice would be to ruin everything if I don't do the math. Eventually, this is going to be a third guy that's going to come to a merger. I'm actually going to set that up now. The merger goes in front of... It'd go in front of the output here, so it would be here. I want this to be expandable in case I ever do expand it. Actually, that's not going to fit there. Let me fit the belt where this needs to go so I can have it lined up correctly for my own OCD. Does that fit right there? That does not. So I think it needs to be over one more space. So it was there. Let's go there. I believe that should fit. Perfect. And that's where the next guy will go. Cool. So we'll leave that for reference point. And then we put the merger lined up with that. That lined up. It's good. And you'll be creating 25 a minute, which is a Mark I belt. Go into there. And then I'm actually going to change this merger out to be lined up in front of this guy. There. This is a Mark III belt. I think that might be a Mark II belt, but I'm just going to do Mark III for now. There we go. Okay, good. I think I replaced that quick enough that I shouldn't mess up my power at all there. Okay, and then let's see. My power line for this guy will be... I can just plug you in right there. So let's go ahead and do that. Next guy will be somewhere over here. I can move that if needed. And then I just need to get the inputs, and we're good to go here. So... the sulfur's on the right side, so do this. this. We do the merger, or the splitter. And then we replace. And automatically, we are not connected. Well, it might just not be close enough, so go ahead and put the belt in. There it goes. Okay, and then we need... Is compacted coal? No, there's... Are we using compacted coal to make compacted coal? No, we are not doing that. So I need this guy. That level, I believe. Let me, because I don't want to have coal in my inventory. Do that and then try to get this as straight as possible here for future ones. Okay, and then merger. Something like that, and then right there. Hopefully I'd line that up. Oh, that's a merger, not a splitter. Splitter. And I don't have... Wow, I'm using lots of cables. Let me throw my coal in here that I have. Cable, cable, cable. Okay. All right. After we get this done, it'll be just about... It'll be time for my first break. I might want to actually get this stuff plugged in. Nah, I probably won't get it plugged in before my break because I don't want my break to be late. Let me just grab cable, which is up on the second floor, I believe. There it is. Go. Okay. And we shall drop down here. Don't hurt. Oh, yeah, it didn't hurt. Nice. Love me my Blade Runners, man. Okay, so I just need a splitter. Splitter here. So, all right. There. There. Beautiful. So that should... why is nothing coming out of there? Is this not... The hell? Like the splitter was not actually on that thing. Okay, well... I think the splitter might have been on the ground rather than the belt. Okay, that's working. I don't know if that was a bug or what, but there we go. Pipe spaghetti done? Yeah, the pipe spaghetti, well, almost. There you go, 25 per minute. That, we now have enough compacted coal to supply 6 more power generators, which I think I only have 5 of them built. How's the water here? Head lift is 17.3. Okay, so that looks good. A little bit of pipe spaghetti there. I can fix that, and I will. Like somebody said, drink when Rand says, I'm not going to let that bother me, and then immediately changes it. Fixes it. There we go. Definitely better. Okay, cool. That'll pipe flow across there. Alrighty. So next we just got to get these. I got to build one more of these and I got to plug them in. So real quickly, my friends, I'm a Satisfactory Russian. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all are having a good time hanging out with some chill Satisfactory on a Wednesday. I'm going to Time stretch user rush. When I come back, we will get this power online, and then we are going to look at whatever our next automation project is. I don't even know what it's going to be, because we got to start working on tier 5 and tier 6 stuff. So thanks for hanging out, Yarok. Be back just a sec, my friends.